I have always wondered what a woman's body feels like and what it looks like in real life without clothes. That would be so cool. Thank you, Ben. That's so cool. It's incredible. I had no clue. I had no clue that his wife never let him see her without clothes on. That's wild. How in the world is this? This is still around? What? Wait, some of these. Wait, I thought like Twitter actually was able to scoop up some of those fake accounts. They're not. He's actually not. Wait, some of these fake accounts are still getting 100,000 likes. And they're still around. No. I didn't want to say this on Twitter, okay? But did anybody see that fake freaking tweet by Matt Walsh? Right? It was a Matt Walsh imposter account. But it was like, sex is sacred. It should only be done between a man and my wife. And I'm like, that's a great meme. I was actually I didn't want to say this on Twitter. I was actually one of the first, if not the first, like big account to retweet it. I retweeted it at like 100 likes, and it was just kind of sitting in the water. And I'm like, if I have like 20,000 followers, there's a good likelihood that somebody may be able to pick this up and run with it. And by the time it got deleted, I'm pretty sure it had 30,000 likes or something or more. And then Matt Walsh saw it, and then he commented on it, and now he hates Elon too. And so, you know, we've never just let your memes be dreams, everybody. Never just let your memes be dreams. We can do it. You can make it. You can be the change in the world that you want to see. Okay, be the change in the world you want to see. I love free speech. Okay, there's nothing more than I love more than free speech. If I'm going to be completely honest with you, nothing more. Let me show this to you because this is going to be very funny. This is going to be what we call in the business like a haha funny, okay? Now it's gonna be a little all over the place, but I think this is basically it. Okay, let's start off for where we left off before. All right, so everybody knows by now that Elon Musk has been at the helm of Twitter for just about 2 weeks, okay? So I want you to put that into perspective, is that it's been about 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks, that Elon Musk has had full and complete control off of Twitter, and we're already here, okay? Simply 2 weeks. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't actually have Twitter accounts, and that's perfectly fine, but I'm going to tell you that Elon has recently been touting that a lot of people have been joining Twitter. And it is true that that's been happening, but I feel like it may not be for good reasons. I feel like the reason why there's so many people joining Twitter, it seems they only are there just to kind of watch this ship crash and burn. He tweeted this earlier. All-time high for active users today. I have him muted. Twitter usage continues to rise. One thing's for sure. It isn't boring. You know what, Elon? You're right. It isn't boring. Also, you may see something weird on my Twitter compared to other people's Twitter, which is I have this. So I have 2 check marks here. This is not a Twitter thing, okay? It's just for me. I downloaded something from GitHub and I'm running a custom Chrome extension that changes the way Twitter works. For me, the green check mark means that this person was verified before Elon bought Twitter. And then the white check mark is a check mark to differentiating between people who actually are verified and people who paid for verification, right? And so you'll just see that on my account. You won't see it on a lot of other people's accounts, right? But here's what paid check marks look like for me now. So now they have now it's blue, but with like a $sign and it says paid for verification. And that's the difference between that and the actually verified. But that's just me, right? So I just to explain to you why it looks like this. Linky for the script I already did on Twitter. You can find the tweet. It's under. I gave both the links for these under the tweet where I said that I downloaded new. I'm running new GitHub scripts for this. But yeah, it's very interesting. It's very fun. Now, last time we left off, it was on the saga on Twitter. Basically, what was happening is that Elon delayed the launch of Twitter Blue so until after the election because he didn't want people complaining about how people are going to be lying and creating fake accounts and pretending to be news organizations on Twitter to lie about the election and everything, and to stir up bad memes from happening. A lot of people were arguing back and forth on whether that would actually happen and whether it'd be even important to care about. But it seems like we now know that it actually was important, but we'll get to that in a moment. But that's the last time we left off. What was going on? Elon was basically begging advertisers to stay on the platform because so many were leaving, and leading to a massive drop in Twitter revenue. Just so you know, that hasn't stopped. The other day he hosted a Twitter space, and it was attended by like massive advertisers, like ad teams and everything. Here, let me show you. Elon Musk, owner of Twitter, pleaded with advertisers to keep using the platform on Wednesday as he sketched out plans for user verification during the hour-long Twitter session that was attended by representatives from Adidas, Chevron, Kate Spade, Nissan, and Walgreens. Musk said that he wanted Twitter to be a force that moves civilization in a positive direction. An indicator of success, he said, would be whether his decision led to growth for Twitter's users and its advertisers, while failure meant the opposite. And so apparently force for good and civilization basically means you guys keep giving me money. Good to know. I'm glad he has his priorities straight. And so he goofballed around and everything, and things were looking quite strange. But before any of that happened, what happened is some people may have seen that they added like an official tag. Okay, so it's like they added another check mark. Okay, so you could be like double verified. So you could have like the old verification badge, which was like you actually getting verified because you did something. Versus the new verification badge, which is how you get paid. They now made another one, which is if you're official, which means it's the old, they just moved the old verification to like a new verification badge that isn't like the blue check mark, but it is like kind of like grayed out and was under it. So there were two verifications that were going on for a little while, and people were talking about it. And then Marcus Brownlee tweeted about it a little bit. And let me see if I can pull this up so I can show you just how this worked out. So Marcus, he tweeted this. So here's the two verifications that you could have held, okay? The new verification, which was the paid verification, and then now this verification, which was the old verification that's now the new like real verification, okay? And then as he was tweeting it out, it got deleted, okay? So it no longer exists anymore. So this no longer exists. And the same within the hour, if I remember correctly, this whole thing dropped and then got like wiped from the face of the earth, just like that. Just snap of a finger, just like that, it's gone. And he was like, and then Elon Musk said, "I killed it." Instantly, he was like, "I killed it. Update, it's now gone." And yeah, if you click, you don't see it anymore. It is now gone. Disappeared, no longer exists. Musk confirmed, biggest brain. I know, right? And so obviously this didn't bode well for what was going to be happening with verification on the platform. And so what happened is that a day before verification, the new verification was going to drop. The new paid verification, Twitter Blue verification, was going to drop. He already lost the support of the legacy check marks, okay? The legacy check marks were the first to revolt against him. And that led to a bunch of Elon Musk impersonator accounts. And that was the big wave of Elon impersonator accounts. Some of you may have seen it. Who saw that? Who saw the Elon impersonations? Because those were definitely funny. There was this person. Starting today, we'll be offering Twitter Gold, a free subscription that gets you yearly family vacations and nightly dinners with me. If your name is Grimes, please come back. I love. So this was before the new verification dropped. Old verified heads turned against him, started to rename themselves, stuff like this. It was quite incredible. It was quite incredible indeed to watch go down. All gave some gave all. Ethan Klein of H3H3 went deep. He went hard. Okay. on this. He said, even though Jeffrey Epstein committed horrible crimes, I do still miss him. I do still miss him on nights like this, his warmth and camaraderie. Rest in peace, old friend. Let me be the first that tells you this is a parody account. It's in the info. Before free speech dies, comedy lives forever. Hashtag free Ghislaine. so he went crazy, okay? He went wild on the Elon Musk on impersonation, and he got clipped for it. He got clipped for it. All gave some gave all. He gave it all. All right. He left it all on the field. All right. When it came to this, he took one for the team. Good night, sweet prince. Good night, sweet prince. You will be missed. Rip to a hero. Yes, I could have ended world hunger instead of buying Twitter, but people don't understand the importance of having a free and open forum. If somebody dies of starvation in Sudan, it won't affect the world, but being able to say the N-word on Twitter is a right we all deserve. See, my man was going nutty and left it all on the field. It was very interesting. It was very curious what was going on. And then was the massive ban wave where every single person who was parroting Elon. Yo, do you guys have those other parodies? I kind of want to see them. I couldn't find them. They've been buried. They may have been even shadow banned now that I'm looking at it. They may have been shadow banned. No, you hate to see it. Get the Walsh parodies. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you for this. And so the massive ban waves were coming. Everyone was making fun of him. Everyone was clowning on him 24/7. And then he got mad, as it goes. Oh, Kathy Griffin also got banned. Anybody who changed their name to Elon Musk got instantly banned. And then when that happened, he went in personally and stopped everybody from adding check marks to their names whatsoever. And also even Doja Cat. Let me see. Oh yeah, Doja Cat wasn't able to change her name for a while. She was like stuck as like just being called. She changed her name to Christmas, and then he basically stopped the ability for you to change her name at all. And her name was just stuck at Christmas, and she was like, Elon, release me, just like slamming on the door, and she couldn't be released. That was great. I did love that one. And so, all right, that's when he came out and he had to say, all right, listen, you all done fucked up. He went from comedy is now legal on Twitter to going forward, accounts engaged in parody must include parody in their name, not just bio. This is on top of the law that said like, it's totally not cool. Please stop. You guys are making me very, very sad. And then obviously that didn't bode well. And now we can move into what happened afterwards. It dropped. The Twitter Blue finally dropped. Okay. This is 2 days ago from now. Twitter Blue in its entirety finally dropped. And I have to tell you, it was probably one of the worst rollouts of like an attempted like product I've seen on a business in my entire life. Okay? Because Twitter's been gutted. Look at this sentence from The Verge. The Verge reached out to Musk for comment, but Twitter no longer had a communication department. He had been firing people left and right. Everybody was getting kicked out of the company. They no longer have a communications department, period, to take any communications from the public. So Twitter is like not looking too good. Real. All right. And here's what happened after Twitter Blue dropped. All right. Remember, you can get a check mark instantly without any verification of who you are. And you know what happened is that people started to make accounts like this. Nintendo of America, but it's just Mario giving people the middle finger. Mario would never do that. Well, he did. So yeah, I saw this one. I saw this one with my own two eyes as well. This one didn't go great. Look at me. I'm breaking news now. I am the breaking news. He literally just did. And so now obviously Nintendo isn't very happy that people are able to impersonate them almost to a T, except for like the other name. Ben Shapiro memes dropped as well. Actual real Ben Shapiro. Don't look at this. He has the Ben Shapiro is just a big fan of Elon. He just bought the checkmark too. I have always wondered what a woman's body feels like and what it looks like in real life without clothes. That would be so cool. Thank you, Ben. That's so cool. It's incredible. I had no clue. I had no clue that his wife never let him see her without clothes on. That's wild. Who could have seen this coming? Also, LeBron James came out to say that he's leaving the Lakers and that he's not going to be renewing his contract with the Lakers. That one took off really high. That one took off as well. King James, what are you doing? Real. It's real. It's real. Who could have seen this coming? Dave Chappelle even came out with this banger. Did you see this? Dave Chappelle, actual Dave Chappelle, you can see because he has the check mark. Trans women are women, no longer team turf, y'all. Yo! Dave Chappelle, let's go! I knew he had it in him to grow and change. That's amazing. That's incredible. And then he got suspended. POV, Elon Musk hates transgender people? Elon Musk hates the transgenders? Is this true? It seems true. There's more. If you thought that was it, boys, there's more. George Bush decided to come out with the gaming tag, I miss killing Iraqis. George, no! But the person behind this tweet decided to let us in on the understanding, the psychology that goes behind one of these epic trolls. Y'all are missing the point about the $8. It's a small price to make this app completely unusable, and I'm assuming he is going to quickly learn we can get refunds from credit cards we use if he suspends us prior to a month. Is what I would say if I was someone other than the greatest president of America that America has ever known. Of course, but this is actual real George Bush, so he wouldn't say something like that. I love this guy. He's such a comedian. What a cool guy. It's perfect. It's great. More verification accounts. Actual Ben Shapiro. Matt Walsh won't stop calling me and talking about genitalia. President Biden. Actual President Biden. I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. Thank you, Biden. What a cool guy. Way better than Trump's tweets. LJ Simpson said, yo, I'm not gonna lie, I did that shit. Dave Chappelle, as we saw. Tony Blair, which was the prime minister of the UK during 9/11, is that right? Same, to be honest. Incredible shit coming out. I forgot about Rudy Giuliani decided to chime in on all of this and say Nancy Pelosi and I do not agree on many things, but those things be thanging it. I'll tell you. Them bahonkers be swanging, if you feel me. Oh yeah, here's the thing from Doja Cat. Yeah, Doja Cat couldn't change her name. I don't want to be Christmas forever. Elon, please help. I've made a mistake. Elon, please. Elon, release me. Release me. Wait, what is this? Pope Francis? Oh no. As the apostle tells us in 2 Corinthians 11:14, the wicked may pose as the righteous and lay snares to trap the unwary. Social media has worsened this phenomenon. Our blessed store is the only authorized source of indulgences at $8 a month. Link in bio. I got 95 theses, but this shit ain't it, chief. My brother in Christ, this is unseemly and so those the sins of scandal. Please stop. Bitches, get the fuck out. I'm in France, popping champagne, getting lit, and loving every minute of it. Thank you, Pope Francis. Very cool. The pop-off Pope. The pop-off Pope is here. Not the Department of Breast Services. Don't do this. Yeah, lots of not great things happened when this happened, but that was only the start of what was happening because things took a turn for the worse. If you can imagine. I know I may shock you with this one, But it may be hard to believe, but things did indeed take a turn for the worst because, oh, my bad, I forgot. Oh yeah, we got the Elon one. Me reaping, me sowing, a story of in 4 parts. This is from actual Matt Walsh. If Elon buys Twitter, he will be the first African American to own a major social media platform. This is a great day for diversity. Another glass ceiling shattered. Thank you, Matt Walsh. You're so cool. What a hilarious guy. It's so funny. He's so funny. Twitter employees have happily censored, deplatformed, and taken the livelihoods away from people who did absolutely nothing wrong. I'm glad they're getting fired now. They get no sympathy from me. You all deserve this, every bit of it. You've had it coming. Now it's here. And then, this is also literal Matt Walsh, just so you know. As you can see, his name is actual Matt Walsh. Even his subname is Matt Walsh, and he has the check mark. Sex is a sacred act between a man and my wife. Why would you say? He is verified. This is a verified Matt Walsh, so this has to be Matt Walsh. Cuck Walsh. Finally, it's come. He's come out to say what we've all known. Yeah, me reaping, me sowing, and then. Okay, on second thought, the new verification process is kind of a shit show. It makes the site even more unusable than it was already. It also isn't clear exactly what exactly is been verified other than people's willingness to spend $8. Verification is supposed to weed out the bots and trolls, but instead they've just empowered them even more. Brilliant strategy. By the way, when does the whole free speech thing start? People are still getting banned for the same reasons they did before. No, dude. No. Can you imagine all the slurs that he's been waiting to drop that he has in his drafts? And Elon won't even let him dump it. Dump it. It sucks, bro. This sucks. I can't believe this. Let me show you a meme here. Good meme. Twitter's current lords and peasant system won't work. You get priority replies. They'll cut down on spam. Fuck you, Elon. Oh my gosh. Twitter's the most accurate source of information in the world. Them things be fangin'. Oh yeah, I forgot Ted Cruz decided to hop in on this one. First time it's the first time I entered my human wife, I said, groaning into her ear, this is exactly how mother said it.
It's very real.
Okay, wait, this is okay. Just so you know, this is what we call in the business emotional terrorism, okay? If you ever did, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to do this now. The next girl who let me hit it, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. You like pop it, you slide it in, and then this is exactly how mother said it would feel. That's emotional terrorism, bro. That is hilarious. That's so good. Please, no. How to traumatize any woman. Traumatize my date world record percent. Any percent world, and I'm on world record pace, okay? I'm sorry, but this reminds me of, you guys, did you all see that tweet? Did you all see that tweet? That girl who was lamenting the fact that she was getting ghosted by a guy who in the middle of sex was like, oh, it's like fucking macaroni. And she was like, I'm not getting stood up by this guy. It can't possibly be happening. He said that shit, and then he decided to, and then he wants to ghost me. And I'm like, that's also emotional terrorism. But it's so good. Oh my gosh. I don't want to be Christmas forever. Elon Musk, please help. I made a mistake. You should be able to change your name now. Thank you. Giga Chat Doja. Giga Chat Doja. Oh my gosh. Listen, okay? I'm telling you, when we started this, okay? I wasn't lying to you. No matter what you think of Twitter, and if this is the end of Twitter, this is hilarious. You can't tell me that this is not hilarious, okay? Anyways, Ben Shapiro and Ted Cruz are having a very normal back and forth. Oh my God, you got me kind of horny right now, Mr. Cruz. Have you ever tasted the entrails of a man, Ben? There is no carnal pleasure to Stop, they aren't supposed to know about us. Yeah, help. It hurts. Oh my gosh. Oh, we found Vosh's this is what Vosh has been doing in his spare time. Will you be my new owner? No, we'll get to the we'll get to the economic consequences of this here in a moment. We gotta cover the interpersonal before it goes even deeper. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The left says I can't make my wife wet. Well, yesterday she pissed on the bed. Oh, the lips triggered. Oh my gosh. Wait, what are these? I'm pro-life because I feast on neglected babies. 9 months after prom night, I wandered the streets to check. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Ted Cruz. Very cool. Make America Florida. So true. One time I was in Florida when I saw some ladies in bikinis. Really made me wonder what a woman looks like underneath a bikini, if I ever had the chance to see that. Oh my gosh. No, Ted Cruz! Massacred my boy. Ted Cruz! Oh yeah, wait. And then here's this, all right? And then Elon decided to put out this, which was a it's just a poll. Have you seen fewer bots and spam? So this was tweeted out after we saw what we just saw. Okay, after all of that what we saw, and there's still more, but after what we saw, he decided to ask people on Twitter if they've seen less spam. Okay. Yeah, far fewer. CEO behavior. A verified Mario gave everyone the middle finger, and President Biden is talking about sucking his own penis. And Elon's response? Laugh. He just laughs. He literally just laughs. Starting today, we'll be offering Twitter gold. Oh man. Remember when Elon and Grimes broke up? They briefly changed their profile pictures to this. I love real news. I love real news. If I'm going to be honest, I love it. Free speech, real news, all of it is truly remarkable to me. I think it's honestly great. Now, with all of that being said, and as great as that is, all right, Twitter obviously isn't doing that well. On the inside, Twitter isn't doing that well. It seems like Elon has lost $92 billion since last year. Off of his net worth, gone. Lost $92 billion. And then there were reports that he's been spitballing, putting a paywall on for just Twitter itself. So instead of it being like $8 to like buy like Blue, it's now $8 to use Twitter at all. Okay, it's just something that he thinks that was leaked, that he's been like, you know, thinking of actually doing. Whether he's actually going to, I have no clue, but he's been thinking about doing it. Okay, which is probably that's just at the end. That right there is just going to be the end for Twitter, period. Yeah, they might as well just shut it down. Oh yeah, they might as well just shut everything down. If that's the route that they're going to want to take, might as well just not even try anymore, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Okay? And so that was great. That was all very fun. But there's something more here, all right? That I need to show you all. And this is going to be the wrap up to this, I get you all caught up to where we should be, okay? With that, now it moves into the bigger issues, okay? Which is not only impersonating people, because impersonating people is funny enough, but then this all went off of a cliff when the trolls started to impersonate companies. And now we get to the more serious part, okay? Now we get to the more serious part, and it's this, all right? And it is very funny still. Lockheed Martin, actual real Lockheed Martin, tweeted, "We will begin halting all weapon sales to Saudi Arabia, Israel, and the United States until further investigation into their record of human rights abuses." Yo, bug! Yo! Lockheed Martin had to come out and say sorry for this one. Lockheed had to come out and say sorry for this one. Yeah, only if it were real. Only if it were real. This also had a downturn when it came to the stock market onto their stock market cap. We'll talk about that in a moment. American Girl tweeted out, "Felicity owned slaves." I'm not even joking. Look it up. Roblox tweeted, "We're adding sex to Roblox." Incredible, truly remarkable thing happening on twitter.com these last couple of days. But yeah, I've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for this to happen. Only if BP, the oil company, says just because we killed the planet doesn't mean we can't miss it. Actual APAC says we love apartheid. That one didn't go over too well. We apologize to those who have been served a misleading message from a fake Shakita account. We have not overthrown a government since 1954. The Banana Company, the one in which the term Banana Republic came from. Just so you know, was this company that tweeted this out. This looks really real, okay? It's not the same as like BPD's nuts. They were able to get like Chiquita almost exactly. That's remarkable. That's really bad. Tesla decided to tweet out, "Breaking, a second Tesla has hit the World Trade Center." Elon, really? When will Elon get a hold? Carrie Lake responded to the APAC one. Is that true? Wait, actual Carrie Lake or fake Carrie Lake? Is that true? Like, can I see that? If anybody has a screenshot, I need to see that. But the big one, the really big one that led to a lot of issues was this, okay? Eli Lilly and Co. Okay, so you guys may or may not know about this company. This company produces insulin. They're one of the biggest insulin producers in the country, if not the biggest insulin producer, basically. And they tweeted this out. "We are excited to announce insulin is now free." So Eli Lilly also, not only do they produce like most of the country's insulin, they also sell it for, I think, $700 a bottle, if I remember correctly. And so obviously this would be life-changing if people were actually able to get insulin for free, which is not true, just so you know. Not true. $700? Yes. Wait, is this actual Carrie? This isn't actual Carrie Lake, right? No, this is fake Carrie Lake, right? "We love apartheid." Carrie Lake responds, "Totally agree." So true. Carrie Lake responds, "So true, bestie." Okay. And so when this happened, the company had to come out and say, "Oh, that was fake Carrie Lake." Okay.
This meme is very
The company
real.
had to come out. Eli Lilly had to come out and say, "Sorry, that's not true. Sorry, guys." So this is the actual one. This is the actual company's account. "We apologize for those who have been served misleading message about the fake Eli Lilly account. Our official Twitter is this." And then Bernie decides to come in with a heater. "Let's be clear, Eli Lilly should apologize for increasing the price of insulin over 1,200% in 1996 to $275, while the cost is less than $10 to manufacture. The investors of insulin sold their patent for $1 in 1923 to save lives, not to make Eli Lilly's CEO obscenely rich." So true. So true. Okay. And this led to Eli Lilly's stock plummeting. Let me show you what happened, okay? Because of this tweet, look at what happened to their stock in 1 week, okay? So this drop, if I remember correctly, is about Holy fuck. I know, right? So this drop, I think actually, if I remember correctly, what I read from an article corresponds to about $16 billion in market cap that got eviscerated. So it led to a tiny market run that led to them losing about $16 billion in market cap on the stock market, which is incredible, which is remarkable. So obviously, Eli Lilly is not happy. Lockheed Martin and Nintendo are not happy, and other companies and people are not happy. And because of all of this, because of the shit posters, because Elon decided to go to war against shit posters, he conceded defeat. Something I was not expecting him to do, but Elon actually unironically conceded defeat. Twitter pauses paid verifications after users abused the service to impersonate brands and people. He had to give up. So if you try to buy like Twitter Blue at the moment, you actually can't do it because they paused the service. This came a day after they tried to do something, which was accounts made on or after the 9th were not able to buy Twitter Blue, but that didn't work out because if you guys didn't know, even though there are about 270 million people that use Twitter actively, are considered active users, there are over 1 billion accounts that are registered to Twitter. So people just started to trade accounts and use like old accounts that they've just been sitting on. Like there are some people, and like obviously the big trolls have like multiple accounts that they've just been sitting on for a while. They use those to then just continue the charade. So there are just accounts that have been sitting around and been sitting dormant since like 2015 or something, that people started to pull out from the woodwork to use against their crusade against Elon. And so they just had to put a complete pause on the verification thing. And so this meme is very real. Let me tell you, hilarious. All of this is hilarious. All right. It's very funny. Twitter is not looking too good at the moment. And the first time that Elon decided to speak to the people of Twitter, like the actual people who work there, the first thing he told them is that next year the company could be bankrupt. So if you want to know how bad things are actually going, within 2 weeks, mind you, like I said at the beginning of this, keep in mind that this has all happened within what I've been talking about recently has all happened within a 3-day span. This happened within 2 weeks. He's gone from making a company that's not been, going crazy, but has been humming along just fine, to something that is on the precipice of bankruptcy that could happen next year. It's incredibly wild how quickly he's destroyed this company. Truly phenomenal. You're right. How many days has it been? What has it been, like 10, 12 days since he's actively been a part of Twitter? Is that right? 13, I think. 13 days. 13 days. Less than 2 weeks. 13 days. And he's driven the company to bankruptcy. Truly wild. Remarkable, I must say. Actually remarkable. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. If you're enjoying the content, hit the subscribe button. If you don't, it'll make Boo very sad. I know a bunch of you who are watching are not subscribed. Join the frenzy. You won't regret it.